Namaskar विद्यार्थी मित्रो. Today we are going to study mathematics part 2, chapter number 3, circles. In this chapter we are going to study following points, that mean touching circles. Touching circles. In this diagram we have given two type of touching circles. First, this is a small circle with center A, and this is second large circle with center B. Both circles touch each other at point C, and line L is a common tangent of these two circles. Circles which touch externally each other is called externally touching circles. Means these are externally touching circles. म्हणजे जे वर्तुळ एकमेकांना बाहेरून स्पर्श करतात त्या वर्तुळांना काय म्हणतात? एक्सटर्नली टचिंग सर्कल्स असे म्हणतात. सर्कल्स which touch externally each other is called externally touching circles. And here is internally touching circles. Means small circles with center A touch large circle with center B internally at point C. This type of circles are called internally touching circles. Now you must have understood that the circles in both the figure are coplanar. Means circles in both the figure are coplanar and intersect at one point only. Means हे दोन्ही जे सर्कल्स आहेत, बोथ सर्कल्स intersect at one point only. Means दोन्ही वर्तुळे एकमेकांना एकाच बिंदूमध्ये स्पर्श करतात, and that point mean C. Here also small circle touches large circle internally at point C. In this way, such circles are said to be circles touching each other. Means in this type of circles are called touching circles. म्हणजे अशा प्रकारचे जे काही सर्कल्स एकमेकांना टच करतात त्यांना काय म्हटलं जातं? टचिंग सर्कल्स म्हणतात. आणि यू नो देर आर टू टाईप ऑफ टचिंग सर्कल्स. वन मीन एक्सटर्नली टचिंग सर्कल्स and second mean internally touching circles. Now here in this diagram C is a common point and here also C is common point. The point common to the circles and the line is called their common tangent or common point of a contact. Means in these two circles, in these two touching circles, C is a common contact point. C is called contact point of these two circles, and line L is a common tangent into circles. तर लाईन L, रेषा L ही दोघांची काय आहे? कॉमन टँजंट आहे. आणि C हा काय आहे? C is the point, common point between two circles, and point C is called contact point. Now in figure 3.26, means in this figure the radii of the circles with center A and B are 3 cm and 4 cm respectively. Then find. Means in these circles the radii of these first circles, means small circles, is 3 and the radii of this large circle is 4 and here is 3. Now we have to find out the distance between their centers. Means या लहान वर्तुळाचा A हा केंद्रबिंदू आहे आणि ह्या मोठ्या वर्तुळाचा B हा केंद्रबिंदू आहे. आपल्याला या दोन केंद्रबिंदूमधील अंतर काढायचं आहे. नाउ वी हॅव टू फाइंड आउट द डिस्टन्स बिटवीन centers of these circles, touching circles. Question number first, distance AB in figure 3.26a. This is figure 3.26a. With the help of this diagram we have to find out the distance between point A and B. Means distance between their centers. तर ह्या दोन वर्तुळाच्या केंद्रामधील अंतर काढण्यासाठी आपल्याला सर्वसाधारणपणे आपल्याला असं सांगता येईल, we can commonly say that adding the two radii we get the distance between their centers. तर ह्या दोन्ही वर्तुळाच्या केंद्रामधील अंतर काढण्यासाठी ह्या दोन्ही त्रिज्यांची आपल्याला बेरीज करावी लागेल. Therefore we can say that 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. Therefore distance AB is equal to 7. And distance AB in figure 3.26b. This is figure B. In this figure, the radii of large circle is 4 centimeter. Radius of large circle म्हणजे मोठ्या वर्तुळाची त्रिज्या किती आहे? 4 सेंटीमीटर आहे. and the radius of small circle is 3 centimeter. तर in this way, what is the distance between point A and B? means distance between their centers. तर त्यांच्या वर्तुळ केंद्रातील अंतर काढण्यासाठी या ठिकाणी आपल्याला वजाबाकी करावी लागेल. we have to subtract 4 minus 3 and we get distance AB in the second diagram. Therefore 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. Now if two circles touch each other, their point of contact lies on the line joining their centers. If two circles touch each other, जर दोन वर्तुळे एकमेकांना टच करत असतील तर स्पर्श करत असतील तर their point of contact means in this diagram C is the point of contact. C हा काय आहे? कॉन्टॅक्ट पॉइंट आहे. lies on the line joining their centers. A and B are the two centers of circles and AB is the line joining the centers of two circles. AB is the line म्हणजे AB ही रेषा या दोन्ही वर्तुळाचे केंद्रबिंदू जोडणारी रेषा आहे. and point of contact, that means point C, always lies on the line joining their centers. म्हणजेच दोन वर्तुळांचे केंद्रबिंदू जोडणाऱ्या रेषेवर त्याचा स्पर्शबिंदू असतो. It means we can use the formula distance AC plus distance CB is equal to distance AB to find out the distance between their centers. म्हणजेच ही दोन वर्तुळे बाहेरून जर स्पर्श करत असतील, externally touching each other, and by using the formula AB is equal to AC plus CB, we can find out the डिस्टन्स बिटवीन देअर सेंटर्स. तर या वर्तुळामध्ये ए आणि बी हे केंद्र आहेत आणि त्यांच्यामध्ये त्याच रेषेवरती सी हा बिंदू आहे, स्पर्शबिंदू. तर ए सी आणि सी बी या दोघांची बेरीज करून आपण ए बीचं अंतर काढू शकतो. इफ द सर्कल्स टचिंग each other externally, then distance between their centers is equal to the sum of the radii of both circles. If the circles touch each other externally, जर दोन वर्तुळे बाहेरून स्पर्श करत असतील तर डिस्टन्स बिटवीन देअर सेंटर्स, त्यांच्या केंद्रातील अंतर इज इक्वल टू म्हणजे बरोबर असते. कशाबरोबर असते? द सम ऑफ देअर रेडियाई, त्यांच्या त्रिज्यांच्या बेरजे इतके असते. मीन्स डिस्टन्स ए बी इज इक्वल टू, वी गेट फॉलोइंग फॉर्म्युला, डिस्टन्स ए बी is equal to distance AC plus distance CB. Suppose distance AC is 3 and CB is 4. जर AC त्रिज्या, the radii of small circle is 3 and the radii of large circle is 4, then substituting that values in this equation we get distance AB is equal to 3 plus 4. म्हणजे या दोन्ही त्रिज्यांची जर बेरीज केली तर आपल्याला डिस्टन्स AB मिळू शकतं. and distance AB is the distance between their centers of two circles which touch externally each other. Now in the same way, in the second diagram, if AC is equal to 4, let AC is equal to 4, or radius of large circle is 4 and radius of small circle is 3, then if the circles touch each other, the distance between the centers of the circles touching internally each other is equal to the difference of their radii. Means दोन वर्तुळे जर परस्परांना आतून स्पर्श करत असतील तर त्यांच्या केंद्रातील अंतर मीन्स डिस्टन्स बिटवीन देअर सेंटर्स मीन्स पॉईंट ए अँड बी is equal to the difference of their radii. म्हणजे यांच्या त्रिज्येतील फरक म्हणजेच वजाबाकी करावी लागणार आहे. सबस्ट्रॅक्ट लार्जर रेडियस फ्रॉम द subtract small radius from the largest radius, we get the distance between their centers. Therefore distance AB is equal to distance AC minus distance CB. Distance AB is equal to distance AC minus distance CB. Let AC is equal to 4 and CB is equal to 3. Then distance AB is equal to 4 minus 3. Therefore distance AB is equal to 1. In this way, अशा प्रकारे if two circles touching externally, जर दोन वर्तुळे बाहेरून स्पर्श करत असतील तर distance between their centers is equal to the sum of their radii. म्हणजे त्याच्या केंद्रबिंदूतील अंतर काढण्यासाठी आपल्याला दोन्ही त्रिज्यांची बेरीज करावी लागेल. and if the circles touching internally each other, the distance between their centers is equal to the difference of their radii. त्यांच्या त्रिज्येमधील फरक म्हणजेच काय असेल? distance between their centers. But when the two circles touch internally each other. Now remember this. The point of contact of the touching circles lies on the line joining their centers. Means the point of contact of the touching circles lies on the line joining their centers. मगाशी पाहिल्याप्रमाणे आपण we have seen that the point of contact म्हणजे स्पर्शबिंदू of the touching circles म्हणजे टचिंग सर्कलचा जो कॉन्टॅक्ट पॉईंट असतो, that point is always lie on the line joining their centers. And number 2, if the circles touch each other externally, then distance between their centers is equal to the sum of their radii. If the circles touch each other externally, distance between their centers is equal to the sum of their radii. Means दोन वर्तुळे जर परस्परांना बाहेरून स्पर्श करत असतील, बाहेरून म्हणजेच एक्सटर्नली, डिस्टन्स बिटवीन देअर सेंटर्स त्यांच्या केंद्रातील अंतर हे काय असू शकतं? इज इक्वल टू द सम ऑफ देअर रेडियाय. इफ द रेडियाय ऑफ फर्स्ट सर्कल बी R1 and the radius of second circle be R2, then distance between their centers is equal to R1 plus R2. म्हणजे दोन वर्तुळे जर एकमेकांना टच करत असतील, पहिल्याची त्रिज्या आपण R1 मानू शकतो आणि दुसऱ्याची त्रिज्या R2 मानू शकतो, आणि to find the distance between their centers we get adding the radii of two circles. In the same way, if the distance between the centers of the circles touching internally is equal to the difference of their radii. Means if the distance between the centers of the circles touching internally, समजा दोन सर्कल्स आहेत ते इंटरनली टच करतायत, तेव्हा the distance between their centers is equal to the difference of their radii. And you know, if R1 is greater than R2, जर R1 ही रेडियस आहे हे R2 पेक्षा मोठी जर असेल किंवा जास्त असेल तर डिस्टन्स इज इक्वल टू R1 मायनस R2. and if R2 is greater than R1, then we can write this formula, distance is equal to R2 minus R1. In this way we get distance between their centers. Thanks.